This is the overview, course overview, and program overview of the CCNA version 7. I am Engineer Eric Blancaflor, and I'll be your professor in this course in the first installment of the CCNA entitled Introduction to Network. So there's actually a new version for CCNA, and it's version 7. This is the version that you are to take. The good thing with CCNA with Cisco is that it ensures that the content of the CCNA program is aligned on the needs in the industry. And another, it does its own research in order to ensure that the design of the content is interactive, and participants are engaged in the content. So expect that in this new version, there's an enhancement in the design of the course. Um, it ensures that you are to be um, ready for the jobs that are related in this course, and also the design, it ensures that that you will learn, okay, that there is an outcome for the participants or for those who will engage themselves in this CCNA, in this program. As an overview of this CCNA uh, curriculum overview, this course, this CCNA, Cisco Certified Network Associate program, its curriculum, it helps students to develop a comprehensive foundation in designing, securing, operating, and troubleshooting modern computer networks on the scale from small business network even to an enterprise large network. Sample like a Mapua Makati, okay, which we I think missed. So with an emphasis on hands-on learning, okay, which is quite challenging na nowadays, but we'll resolve on that as we go along. And but for now, what we need to do is to just pray that this pandemic will be over. So may mga disclaimer pa. Anyways, and essential career skills like problem solving and collaboration. So again, this CCNA, it prepares student and ensures that it can gain practical, hands-on experience. Also, one target is to prepare you for the CCNA certification exams, and to ensure that you are career ready, that you have these career ready skills in an associate level roles in the field of information and communications technology. To be specific, what I can share, like CCNA, this is actually a foundation on one field that you may be into, which is in computer network. Also even into security. So most jobs that needed this are usually, say, network administrator or network designer or network engineer or systems administrator or systems analyst or a technical support, or like nowadays there's even lots of um, job positions, uh, because we do know that the field of ICT is diverse, you know. So um, like I've noticed, there are like positions they call as, say, cybersecurity engineer, or let's say a provisioning engineer. Um, so for these kinds of position, the CCNA will definitely help you prepare to land in these kinds of career. So Module 2 is entitled Switching, Routing, and Wireless Essential. This is to be covered once you pass this course. Okay, the Module 2 covers routing and switching in a small scale to an enterprise network. There's also a discussion about wireless LAN. Um, in here, you expect lots of configuration. There's lots of activity, packet tracer activity, that covers configuration on routers and switches. Also, there's a little bit of activities in relation to security and wireless. So as for the course outline in this course, Cisco 2, we'll start with the basic device configuration. We'll cover the iOS environment, some of the basic configs. in routers and in switches. So in Module 2, we'll cover all about switches, its concept, some of the basic config. In Module 3, we'll cover VLANs or Virtual Local Area Network, a very important concept and configuration. We deal with switch. Very important, well, because it's a way for us to manage our network. Also, it addresses some security issues. If there's VLAN, there's inter-VLAN routing. This is a setup we do in our router or in our layer 3 switch. So this is in Module 4. In Module 5, we'll cover STP or Spanning Tree Protocol. This is the protocol we deal with or we do with our switches in order to address issues in redundant connections. And then for the last topic in this module, Module 1, we'll cover Ether channel, which is a setup we do to bundle multiple physical links. As for Module 2, we'll cover DHCP. We do this in a router or in a layer 3 switch. And in the DHCP, we assign IP addresses automatically. Okay, so our router and layer 3 switch has that capability. There's also a DHCP in IPv6, so we'll have it in Module 8. Module 9 is all about FHRP or First Hop Redundancy Routing Protocol. So usually it's a standard or it's a characteristics, no, in a network to address redundancy. So let's say you have two routers. So very important to set up this redundancy routing for this to be for these two routers to work hand in hand. So we do set up these redundancy routing protocols, in one of which is this FHRP. We'll cover it here in Module 9. Module 10 is about security concepts and configurations for local area network. And for the last topic here in Module 2, we'll have switch security configuration. As for the basis of your performance in this course, in Module 1, we'll have a major exam which covers all the topics that are in Module 1. So that is 40% of your grade. Then you'll have module exam. These are modules in the netacad.com. Module exams, no, for or chapter exams. So this is 20% of your grade. And then other learning assessments includes packet tracer, review questions, a recitation, and VPN labs. Okay, for Module 2, we'll have a skills exam, that's 40%. Final exam, this is in the NetAcad, that's 20%. And other learning assessments like recitation, review questions, packet tracer, and VPN lab, that's 40% of your grade. Our routine here in this course, there will be video discussions that I will be providing you. Some of these video discussions, no, some of them it's Sir Ray is the one discussing. Some of them is me. And aside from that, we'll also have the Zoom sessions. Okay, I want to ensure that all chapters are to also be discussed in the Zoom sessions. So we'll have Zoom sessions, no, frequent Zoom sessions. But I do expect, no, that you have watched the video and read the material before we do our Zoom session. So this way, in a way, our Zoom session will be interactive and also a way for me to check if you are indeed studying the material, and to know also if there are parts in the material that you have not, you haven't, you have difficulty understanding, or have any challenges in dealing with the topic, or let's say in the configuration. Okay. Take note of these guidelines in the modular system. There is a multiple opportunity to pass module. If a student passes at least one module in a course, he will only need to repeat the modules he failed and not the whole course. This modular system is implemented for batch 2018, 19, and 20. For a grade of I, a student will receive this if he was not able to submit a course requirement due to medical or emergency reason. Incomplete grade can be completed to any passing mark of from 3 to 1, but IP will only get a grade of 3. If you get a grade of IP, when you complete that, maximum grade is 3. Okay? Ayun. And then a student who failed the module will get a grade of IP. And the IP can only be converted into 3. That's what I said already. Academic integrity policy, anyone who will violate on this will get a grade of 5. Also another, you will get a grade of 5 if you incurred 100% absences in any of the module. A student who gets all IPs in all modules will get a grade of 5. Okay. And then for those who get a grade of IP, you will use this fully online asynchronous completion module. And if the student is not able to convert the IP into 3, after an additional quarter, the student needs to re-enroll the module as a remedial module in the following term if offered. My guidelines, I'm providing a video clip just like this one. It will be also for major topics, video clips are provided. It is posted in the BB Blackboard. Okay. I will have also live Zoom session. We'll make this interactive. Okay. Yun. Expect there's lots of recitation in the Zoom session. Always check, make it a routine to check the BB announcements. Also the week 1, week 2, the one created by the CTL. Also, yung activities are posted there. I'll be creating a Facebook chat group. Make sure you are a part of the Facebook chat group. And then again, all online exams are monitored in Zoom. Make sure you have a webcam. No webcam, you're not allowed to take the exam. All exams are time limited. And examination proceedings are recorded in Zoom. And then we observe strict implementation of the academic integrity policy. Other learning activities are to be submitted in your Blackboard account, specifically in the assignments tab, okay, for each week. And then PowerPoints and other materials are to be posted in your Blackboard account. Okay. So, and then never hesitate to ask any questions. Send it to me in Facebook. No? And again, this online setup, what the setup we have right now, it requires strict discipline, meaning you do your part. Meaning of you do your part is that you engage yourself in the activity, you take those exams seriously, you be honest, okay. Another is what's important is your learning, okay. Also, if there are any videos like me, I prepare video, make sure you watch the video, and make sure after you watch the video is you pause for a while and um, think of what are those you've learned in that video, okay. And there, okay. And if you have any questions, any doubts, anything that you do not understand, you ask a question to your classmate or to me, your professor, okay. So, and also when don't never hesitate to ask any questions. Never think that I was bothered. Naaabala ako. No, I'm not bothered. Hindi ako naaabala if students ask questions. Okay? So for this to be effective, again, please do your part. And this ends my overview. So keep safe and together we'll learn as one.